No face! No face warning. Hello. I hit the wrong button, that's all. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is the only thing I can say at the moment. Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. I hope that you are having a good start to your February week. Okay, that is definitely on the lens. I'm going to clean you all. What is going on? Maybe it's not on the lens. I think maybe it is light. So I'll have to mess with it later. But anyway, let's see who's here. I see Detective Zen hiding strange horticulture all over the bridge, just in case. Neogets, ahoy to you. Elixir, stumbling into some foxglove and some mugwort. I love the centrifugal force. That is a great... You need points for that one. Obi, hello. Totally not Xander raid. I'm sure Xander went somewhere. Ooh, Star Trek trivia. We will. Sterling! Hello. It is good to see you. My voice went completely gone in saying your name, but hi, Sterling. I hope that you have successfully attacked assignments. Hi, Nauseum. Ow, my camera lens. Total darkness stream. Yeah, it's lens flare. Okay. Star Trek trivia. These are what I have. So, original series. I'm gonna pull out a card and you said number 4. Off-brand Trivial Pursuit. Yes. Okay. The category is quote. Hello, Shadows of Life. Dr. Pepper. I did not throw it on the floor, but I did put it in a cage. It was jumping around too much. The category is quotes. Who was on the receiving end of, on the contrary, sir, I think of this project as very important. It is you I take lightly. I don't know that I know the answer to this. I'm going to fix the lens flare while you think. Then it's original theories. Hello? Did the music? Okay. It was just between songs. I got back and there was no sound and I was like, what's going on? Cubit in the past. Gotta be one of those science stations that did some weird, unethical stuff. I do. I know how to use them. The quote, who was on the receiving end of "On the contrary, sir, I think of this project as very important. It is you I take lightly." I'm going to find an image, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I'm totally going to have an image to share for you. Let's see. Let us add an image source. Star Trek answer. Ooh. I hope it works. It does not. Of course not. Because this freaking web... No, it might. We'll see. I didn't make it automatically visible. All right. All right, here is the person who was on the receiving end of the quote. So now all you have to do is say, what was this character's name? Nimoy's rendition of "There Will Come Soft." I have not. Yep, that guy. I would accept. Can you tell me what episode? Bob. Steve. I'll post it in Discord. Dr. Squinty. There's actually 2 episodes where this quote appears and this character appears. One in the original series. Definitely Bob Odenkirk. His name is Nils Barris, and the episode is "The Trouble with Tribbles," which means it's also in Trials and Tribulations. I would not have gotten his name. Like, I would not have gotten it. I'm always troubled with these troubles. I do need to get updated trivia so that I have a broader scope than just original series questions. Yeah, unrelated story, but one I would appreciate. While you're typing, I will say things, words and things. Yes. Today is Monday here for me. For some of you, I think it's Tuesday. Oh my gosh, Sterling, how can you not watch Star Trek? No, it's fine. Babysat by half the lesbian community in Seattle because your mom was a queer Trekkie. I mean, it is easy to not watch things. Yes, it's Monday for me. We're playing Botany Manor. We'll probably finish it. If we do, we'll pick up Strange Horticulture. Kira is named after Kira from Star Trek. It's a good name. And Nana Visitor was a good actress for it. Wednesday is the next installment of the USS Dakota Engineers Journal. So we will be reading the personal journal of a ship's officer during the American Civil War. And then on Saturday, we will continue attempting to save Mars. We filled the canals. We got the cannonballs. We got some big steel balls. And they're gonna shoot right out of the long tubular bit on the yeah. We're finally going to go to Argyre on Saturday. Posted in the general channel. Ooh, thank you. It's Bradbury's Martian Chronicles. I will have to listen to that. Okay. At the end of this episode of, whatever this is, we will be raiding Althaven as normal for a Monday. For the latest from the Stream Punks this week, we're picking back up with The Last Excelsior. Nimoy does very good voice work, or did. Are we going? Yes, we're getting. Yes, our steel balls will get us. Our steel balls will help us get our rocks off on Mars. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, that is where we are at in the game. We got some big steel balls. And we're ready to shoot. But that's Saturday. I want to be Sayuri. Today, we're growing strange plants. Speaking of being inappropriate, I have news for you. I love that transition. I'm going to bring the game up. I grew a full cup size in 3 days? Amazing. It does seem like that might be uncomfortable. Okay. I have no idea where we were. We grew the spring dance shrub. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red. Yes, that's right. We got the birds to help us. Congratulations, Detective Zen. You've been randomly selected as a VIP for the stream. Enjoy the exclusive perks, and thank you for being an awesome part of our community. Okay, we have the Fool's Emerald Seed. I have at least 3 clues. Telegraph and military codes. Possibly. Don't have that one yet. Oh, really? Are there really only 2 more plants for me to grow? Adventures of Tony, hello. All right. Let me figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go, because it's been a week. Why would I remember anything? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew. I mean, it's not a thing that I have in the front of my mind all the time, but you have mentioned it before. Okay, this is where we led the birds. And we used those. And we read this letter. Rhubarb. Right, okay. Got the mixed seed for garden birds. We did all of this. I love that there are birds. Hello, Robin. It's a happy Robin. Okay. But I think we're done in the bird garden. I mean, you can never be done in the bird garden because who would want to leave the bird garden? There's birds in the bird garden. But we do have other plants to grow. Telegraph. Oh, right. The telegraph. Delivered it by boat. Morse code. Broke the lawnmower. That's the military codes. I still don't know what plant that is related to, though. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Sorry. The Smarties make it easier for me to think. Obviously. I want to know what's in there. I haven't found a way in there yet. But there's got to be a morning after. Robin Redbreast, of course. No worries. Look at the flutterbys. Ooh. It's a grass flattener. You got a paid singing role. Congrats. It's a grass flattener for rolling out your lawn so you can play lawn bowling or other things like that. Right, we came up in here once already. We haven't, I don't think we've been down there yet. This way. It's a nice pond, and it has a fountain, so it's not going to be overrun by um, ducks and geese and whatnot. A production of Repo? I don't know that I know Repo. Oh, that looks like a place to put some plants. Repo the Genetic Opera? I am unfamiliar with this. I'm very curious. Just based on the title, it brought to mind Jerry Springer the Opera to me, but hopefully it's classier than that. Unfinished painting. Oh, the boathouse. The boathouse. The movie has Paris Hilton's face fall off. I don't know if classy is a word I'd use. Okay, then. Maybe Jerry Springer the Opera coming to mind was appropriate. A worldwide epidemic encourages a biotech company to launch an organ financing program similar in nature to a standard car loan. The repossession clause is a killer, however. Oh dear. I'm sure that this handle will come in handy. The handle will be handy. Actually, I know exactly where this goes. Ooh, Anthony Stewart Head singing is not something to turn up your nose at. Hello, Puddleglam. It's such a calm game. Phenomena of spiritualism. From the desk of Arabella Green. My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interests with me. With affection, Arabella. Must remember our P's and Q's with the birds and bees. A phenomena of spiritualism. The will-o-wisp, glowing spirit of marshes, forests, and caves. The will-o-wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travelers in dark, isolated places and beckons them to follow with its beguiling, blinking light. Many a wanderer has followed the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into caves, never to be seen again. Take heed. Those who venture into dark places resist the temptation of the will-o-wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it's too late. Okay, that goes with this. No? That's not a clue? What do you mean that's not a clue? Huh? Do I have to put this down? That should be a clue. A clue! because it fits with the Fool's Emerald. But no, not apparently a clue. Will-o-wisps were like the early days of Apple Maps. Seems about right. I can't put the handle down. I know where it goes, but... Oh my. I use whips in my urban fantasy setting. Oh, Nazium, thank you. I hope that your singing practice goes well. I look forward to hearing about the production. It's so pretty. There's no boat in the boathouse. Ooh, I can put it down. Okay, that's good to know. I need to remember where I put it down because I'm definitely going to need it again. Okay. So it right. They sent a telegraph machine, not a message. An actual telegraph machine. Duck! I must put down the telegraph. I suddenly have so many things to carry. Egyptian goose! Quack, 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 quack. Oh my god. Duck, 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 goose. It's the last one. I just got an achievement for looking at all of them. And it's a goose, not a duck. Let's all go to the boathouse. Let's all go to the boathouse. There's no boat in the boathouse is the title of a Millionaire's country song. I love that it was Duck Duck Goose. Okay, let's take this upstairs. Ooh. Hello, door. How weeds spread. Garden weeds and pests. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far away as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelette. It is known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It's not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Weeds and seeds. Lord Portico! Welcome. You got a new apartment? Oh, yuck. I mean, congratulations on getting a new apartment, since you desired to get a new apartment. I'm sorry that you have to move now. I have to look at apartment pricings because they're raising our rent by $55 a month. So I have to decide whether we're going to stay here or also move. It's likely that we'll end up staying here. It's not likely we're going to find anything less expensive. Critter card! Wood mouse. Wood mice are very small and live in woodlands, but also many other habitats, including fields, parks, meadows, and gardens. Red squirrel. Yes, I said squirrel. Hi, Hannah. Points and screams like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Oh dear. Red squirrels live in nests high up in the trees. They sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. Mole. Moles live underground and have poor vision. They find food and mates using their sense of smell and touch. I play red squirrel in defense mode. Gray squirrel. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red and with smaller ears. It forages foods but can also digest some seeds straight away. It also has zero fear of cars. Hedgehog. Hedgehogs are protected from predators by their coat of needles. They live in burrows in both field and woodland habitat. I play Pot of Greed. Undesirable social media. Oh no. It wasn't MySpace, was it? I think I have an itchy spot on my back. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I got distracted by an itchy spot on my back. Rabbit. Rabbits live in many habitats in burrows underground. They come above ground to graze in the morning and evening. Watership down. Acorn. Collect 3 tokens. Woodland card. Okay, what is this game? Foraging critters. Okay, somebody needs to look and see if the devs have actually created a video board game called Foraging Critters. Foraging Critters. Game rules. Game setup. Shuffle the food cards and place the stack face down in the... because this sounds an awful lot like Wingspan. And place the stack face down in the center of the game board. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The highest roller chooses first. Playing the game. Take turns to roll the dice and move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on a food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you can collect the tokens specified on the food card. If you land on a gray squirrel tile, it steals all of your food tokens and they must return to the board. The player who has the most food tokens in their nest at the end of the game is the winner. Woodland cards. Rabbit, wood mouse, red squirrel. Field, red squirrel. Animal, hedgehog and mole. Meadow, rabbit, wood mouse, and mole. Still uncertain which plant that clue is for. Guidelines for animal husbandry and rehabilitation for all work with animals, domesticated and wild. London, F. Sharp and Company, Golden Lane. Animal heartbeat rates given in beats per minute. Cow, horse, sheep, goat, pig, chicken, dog, cat, rabbit, hedgehog, mouse, rat, squirrel, stoat, mole, shrew. Okay, so we're going to have to imitate The sound of a sleeping animal. Using a metronome, maybe? I don't know. I don't know yet how we're going to generate the pulses. What do we have here? Oh. Oh! Look! Phonograph record. Daisy Dreams, sung by the Burn Duet. Duration 40 seconds. Beats per minute 100. Edison Records and Phonograph Company, makers of the famous talking machine. It's Wax Cylinder Records. Yay! This one is Meadows Bliss, sung by Trio de May. 120 beats per minute. Nocturne, sung by Otto Miller. Beats per minute 50. Wildflower Waltz, sung by Thomas Williams. Beats per minute 70. Blossom, sung by the Valley Quartet. Beats per minute 90. Okay, so whichever one... I haven't actually loaded anything into the phonograph, so it's not going to play anything. At least I hope not. That would be weird. Okay. I suspect that the oscillette is going to be the one that needs music, simply because oscillette sounds like oscillate, and turning the crank would be oscillating the crank. That's literally... Yeah. Okay, cool. So all of those are that, which means telegraph, military codes. I'm missing one clue. It is in the telegraph. Of course. Supplies invoice. Bought of William Foley, educational and school materials supplied. Lady Arabella Green, 10th June 1890. Classroom desks with chair times 10. £3, 5 pence. 5. Sorry, it's pounds something and pence. Why is my brain this way? We just went over this last week. Look at this phonograph. Every time it makes me laugh. Shillings. 3 pence, 5 shilling. Or 3 pounds, 5 shillings. Notebooks, box of 20. 1 shilling, 9 pence. Chalkboard, 4 shillings. Ink. Black, blue, box of 20. 1 shilling, 2. Ink, red box of 10. 9 pence. Writing materials, 5 pence. Display case, 7 shillings. Teaching desk, 5 shillings, 2. Total, 4 pounds, 5 shillings, 3 pence. Dear Lady Arabella, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date for these school supplies. All the best, W. Foley. Okay. Okay, so I have the telegraph. I will never get a Nickelback reference. Sorry. I've, as far as I know, never heard a Nickelback song. I don't know. What do I need to telegraph? My intentions. I wonder if it... need to go in there to do the telegraph thing. Hi, Meridew. I had thought that this would be the place, but I actually don't think it is. Despite the fact that the Morse code, well, maybe it is. Morse code instructions are here. Okay. Seeing as I still don't know. Let's see. The telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. Morse code manual inside the case. Okay, that's... What? I've been trying to open the dang thing the whole time. International Morse code. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, P, and X are the only ones that we can see. Unfortunately, I don't know who we need to telegraph. I don't know what we need to telegraph. I also don't... Oh, good. I can close it and pick it up and move it elsewhere. We'll set it here for now. Let me go get the hand crank. Because I have yet to figure out what it's... Like, why it exists. I know where it goes, but I don't know what it's for. That's the will-o-wisp. Look at this telegraph. Every time it makes me laugh. I don't get the reference. I'm sorry. You know, I bet I need the telegraph down here. Wait, okay, but the potting happens there, but not the growing. I still don't know quite how to grow that one. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. As long as somebody appreciates the reference, because What the hell is on Joey's head? Huh? Oh, more lines from the song? I really don't know Nickelback. Ooh. Is it a path? Can I walk it? Frog. I got a Frogger achievement. Find a way across the pond. Wait, does that mean I'm in North America now? Now that I'm across the pond? Ah, got it. Okay. Well, heckity. One of them I have to grow in here. All right. I don't know what I need to do. Okay. I need to review my clues. A new priest hole to slip deep into. All right. Side terrace. Plant chemicals on the side terrace. Because I have all the clues, but I haven't managed to put them together. Grotto. Side terrace. Gotcha. The marvel of bioluminescence. Right. In the darker corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Yep. Okay, recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe that there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Great. Okay, so that's why I have to be down in the dark places. I have to get inside the wet crevice that is over there. News. Oh, right. The plant chemicals. Chemical compounds in wildflowers. Right. So that's telling us it's the luciferin. Military codes. News article. I don't understand what the Telegraph has to do with anything. Wait, where's the formal garden? I want to set up a bioluminescent terrarium. It's possible, but very dim. Formal garden. Oh, directly in front of me. It was a message! Gentleman Farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from the caves near his home in Cheddar. I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. I soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. Noticed a blinking light pattern passed from the cave. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. Attention. Okay. I need to be able to do attention. Well, that doesn't work. Come here, box. Attention. K-A. All right, I'm going to have to do a K-A. I'm really great at positioning this so that it's useful, huh? All right. Oh, look. The whole alphabet is there. It's just where I placed the box that made it so that it was illegible. Right. So dash dot dash dot dash. All right. So that's the pattern. Cool. We will need this in the wet crevice over here. Adding my own puzzles, indeed. Let's plant this seed and make sure it takes root. One of these seeds is not like the others. Fool's Emerald. All right. Whoops. I think. Um, well, our seed really did take root in this wet crevice. Yes, I know. I am speaking to the 13-year-old in all your minds. Fool's Emerald. Brionia lucerna. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves, where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. See you later, Zen. Priest holes will never be the same again. All right, let's go put this one in inside. I couldn't decide the fastest way to get this to the dinner table, because that's where all the other plants that we grew are. She continues to be a druid. Then we just have the ocelette. This way? Shame on you. Not really. Okay, we're gonna put this one here. One more plant to grow. At least, unless there's more to the game that I'm unaware of, which is entirely possible. All right, ocelette. Boathouse. To the boathouse. In fact, I could just pop here. All right. We have to pretend to be some sort of sleeping creature. Ooh. All right. Let's review the clues. For the ocelette, the playing cards, the board game rules, the animal heartbeats, the weeds, and seeds. Known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their nests. Critters that take it back to their nest. Live in burrows. Forage food back to the nest. So red squirrel. I think it's going to be the red squirrel. Because oh, woodland. Red. Because the gray squirrel makes everything go back. I think it's the red squirrel that we need. We're about to be assaulted by an advertisement. Let's see, red squirrel would be 120 beats per minute. We will attempt to grow this plant when the ads are done. See you soon. Okay. I believe that we have successfully escaped from the enforced advertising. Let's see if we can get this plant to bloom. That's 100 beats per minute. 120 Meadows Bliss. Yay! Ocelot. Dicentra transcendium. The ocelot's seed is picked up by small animals, such as the red squirrel, who then store it inside their nests. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends upon the heartbeat vibrations to open and bloom. It says I have to go to the gatehouse. I have... Oh, look at it! It pulses. That's creepy. I mean, beats me. Look at all the plants! It's like a feast. Don't eat them all because some of them are poisonous. And that one might be nuclear. I wonder if, like, we're out of plates. Yeah, I had to put the last two out on the ends of the table, but I cannot be the only person who chose to put all the plates or all the plants on the table. It seemed like the logical place to put them. Okay. To the gatehouse. Wait, that's not the title. Virginia Woolf wrote to the lighthouse, not to the gatehouse. You can eat anything once. This is true. Or at least you can attempt to eat anything once. Lady. No, that's not it. It's not the gatehouse. This is not the gatehouse. Where's the gatehouse? Ah. Go back to where it all began. Gatehouse? No. I am quite confused. I was at the gatehouse, but there was nothing new there. The game doesn't want to let me go. I shall. Like, I checked the letters on the table. Oh! Post herbarium. I forgot I needed to mail it. It's hilarious that the hardest thing for me was figuring out how to end the game. I thought this was a really good game. Nice and chill. I like the puzzles. I like the nods at misogyny of the 1890s. As well as the interesting made-up plants. Localization by Warlocks. That's a great company name for video game credits. Whoever had this on the wheel, thank you. It was a good game. We're just watching all of the credits. Balloon Studios, great job. Whitethorn Games, great job. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay. New Game Plus? Harder? Oh, 1 year later. The robin's inside! Green School of Botany. Presented to Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany, 12th April 1891. Oh, yeah, do some self-cares. Hello, Robin! I love that that the bird is there and it's happily singing. Also, look at the pictures. They're the plants we grew now. They weren't before. I'm locked inside the school. Maybe I need to open the secret vault? Do we remember how? Oh, I can't. Oh well. Ooh, microscope. Herbarium. Is our book. And it's not even vandalized, at least visibly. Oh, this one's got a quill on it. We'll look at that one next. Somebody left us an apple. I do not remember what kind of apple that was, but it was one of the ones. Got a plant here to keep the air clean. Forgotten Flora. Lesson 1. Air purifying flowers. Windmill wort. Teacher. Lady Arabella Green. Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, and Thomasina are the students. Letter from sister. Hopgood Household, July 1891. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I am most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on your fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Forgotten Flora, a herbarium by Arabella Green. Apparently, We got one copy. They didn't publish it. Ooh, but can I? Yeah. I didn't ring the bell. I bet there was an achievement for ringing the bell. I just got one for finishing the game. I thought I would ring the bell after I put the book down. It was a really good game. Okay. That was good. Enjoyed. Oh, can I? I mean, there is a chapter select. There are 6 achievements I did not get. Six hidden achievements remaining. Well, there's more to that game for you all to find. But for the moment, we're gonna do some slight alterations to the decor of the stream. Because we're gonna be strange. Possibly. I mean, yes, we will. We will be strange. Just changing my wallpapers because I have appropriate ones for said new game. Strange horticulture is slightly spooky. This is true. And we also need to have one on here. I don't know how well I have prepared, but you know, if it's broken, it's broken. This would have been much better had I prepared for, say, one button push to make it happen. But that would have implied me being ready for that. Even though I knew. And I still, oh my gosh. It's all broken. It's all incorrect. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did I do that? Oh, whatever. Clearly, I was not thinking. Because when we get to the ending screen, you'll see. I mislabeled Saturday as Friday. Of course I did. I have never streamed on Friday. Why did I type Friday? No idea. But it's also not simple typing, so I can't just fix it quick. It's fine. We're gonna open the game though. That said, I should actually like change this. To strange horticulture. All right. Hannah, I think you put this on the list. Also, I just realized it's not going to capture the game immediately. I think so. I mean, it's possible that you did not, but I thought it was you. All right, audio sources, game audio, properties. Strange horticulture. Hi, Lethal Smile. Okay, and then all right, I got audio. Sorry. Clearly my brain is slow today. All right. Strange horticulture. Woohoo! I did. I streamed the very beginning of it on a birthday stream a while ago. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Yep. More plants. I need to move me. The old streets of yore. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares. But it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Is that because it's made of cheese? The cheese stands alone? Sorry. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Well, whoever put it on the wheel had redeemed for me to play the entire game, and I've only played a tiny bit a while ago, so we'll play a full game of it. Day 1. Friday. This game features some small text. If you're having difficulty reading, you can hold Shift to zoom in. I found it! An excerpt on the elusive wandering buoy. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ear from me. Hi, hellebore. Okay. So we've got plants. We've got plants. We need to identify them. Also, we have a scrap of paper. I do not remember all of the solves for the puzzles, so that's good. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. The Strange Book of Plants. Wilfred Voynich. Ah, yes. Voynich. That author who made things so easy to understand. A note from the author: this encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I have included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. You don't remember any of the solves either. It was over a year ago. Yeah, same here. Which is good. I'm glad that I don't remember. William Explore, my new Pathfinder character. That's hilarious. Okay. Bishop's Parasol, Episcopus pelabont. A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. All right. The mushroomy candidates that we have the flowers. Because right now we don't have names on anything. I don't see any mushrooms that seem to draw light in at the moment, leaving darkness around them. There's no like evil mushrooms eating up all of the light. Ferns. They're all spread out. We need everything closer together to make it easier to see them. All right. So I don't think we have any good candidates for Bishop's Parasol at the moment. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Smells of... Okay. Farmer's Worry. Agricola timor. A spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities, grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn off. forest camphor, the strong smelling, Camimum silva. The strong smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping drafts. The camphor produces a beautiful rounded dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. Beautiful rounded dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is a soft yellow. The leaves are waxy. Okay, I'm going to... I think this is the forest camphor. Did I spell it right? Probably not. Camphry. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to give you points for that. Evil fungi? Let me tell you about this one character. He's not a fun guy. He doesn't have much room for him in the story. Let's see. A fox button. Camimum vulpes. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. The, let's see, thick shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Opposing pairs. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Also opposing pairs. It smells of nothing that I can detect. It's thick, shiny leaves. I am uncertain. One of your stories, the big bad evil guy is an evil fungus. Amazing. Gandhi root. Apostomisis. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Coarse leaves. I think this might be the Gandhi root. Harlequin blue. When the bushy blue flower, Scura caerulea. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Bushy blue flower heads. Smell is faintly off-putting, but not overpowering. Smaller blue flowers, they smell pleasant. Blue flowers, light, airy scent. I'm not ready to commit on any of those. Lemon dandy. Citrum crispus. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Curly. Lemon dandy. I don't know for sure. These are guesses right now. Mary's breath. Pilatum regiis. Regiis. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Wide, waxy leaves. Large amount of water. Smooth, waxy leaves. Scent that scratches the back of my throat. Small red berries. The veined leaves have a waxy finish. I don't know yet. Hi, Neogets. Mellow Glow. Cincinus maturus. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The Mellow Glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Pink flower that smells pleasant. It's got thorns. But just because it's the only one that we have right now that has thorns does not mean that's it. Wren. Ipsum flavus. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. This one is wren, and the wren is magical. So we'll use purple tags for magical, yellow for medicinal, and we'll use the red ones for poisony. Sure, Shadows, if you want. I've played it before, so I just please don't spoil it for anybody else. It's been a long time since I've played it, though. More than a year, and I don't remember anything about what is what. St. John's Poppy. Papaver valamedi, the vibrant petals of this flower, can be brewed to create a draft that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John's Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. Red with a sweet scent. Possible. Whoops. St. John's Poppy. If you remember, the game uses the yellow tags as discovered plants. Oh, really? Does it? I didn't know that there was a meaning to the labels that was used by the game. Auto labeling? That must be part of the auto labeling. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, I played it this way before, where I just assigned meaning to the three colors, and it didn't confirm any of the, like it didn't really confirm things for me until the end. Interesting. Well, I'll adjust if I have to. I don't remember that. Winter boar. Aloe Herulium. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. Winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. Rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Cool blue-gray flowers. Rubbery leaves. I don't know yet. Okay, that's all the ones that we have descriptions for so far. Oh yes, I vaguely recall that. Dangerous plant grows sparsely. That in my clues. Oh. Apparently letters. Wandering buoy. Come to the library in Ambleside. I should probably like Sam played this on their Sunday stream and the game used the yellow tags when the plant was identified. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has gotten the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. All right, she wants the St. John's poppy. Fingers crossed. St. John's poppy, plant identified. Rewards, book entry. Clavilium. Marcile clavis. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Heart-shaped leaves. Uh-huh. I don't think this is a clavilium, but it could be. Calvilium? All right. Right. Okay, we took care of the customer. Oh, there's another one. David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out to there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for you. Danke? Oh my, the will to explore. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. All right, so Gosforth. Woods south of Gosforth, northeast corner of the wood. Strange as these plants may be, they can't keep us here forever. We have 15 minutes left in stream tonight. Thank you. All right, so the woods. Whoops. The woods south of Gosford. Or Gosforth. Northeast corner of the woods. It's got to be this square. I hope. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature. Away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. William Explorer is a ranger, of course. Ooh, it's got curly leaves. Ruh-roh. It could be the lemon dandy. Sweet-smelling dark flower. Curled leaves. Uncertain. All right. We had another clue. Let's see. That one's done. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. I have some watering to do. The more you water, the more you get the will to explore. All right. Sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. Back Barrow. Okay, it's got to be that square. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. New plant acquired. That feels like it belongs over here. Okay, that was that clue. An excerpt on the elusive wandering Bouet. Come to the library in Ambleside. Don't forget to pet the cat. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Fennet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I have had to cover to get here. All right. The lemon dandy. Dang it. That's the one with the curly leaves. Curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of the plant. I think it's this one. Plant identified. And we got Fennet. Right? Wait, where's the new plant that we got? I don't know where it is. Was it? Dang it. I don't know where the new plant went. Which one of these is new? Is it this one? Pale yellow flowers. The leaves are quite soft. Yes, this is new. I have absolutely no idea what this one does. All right. I think that was the last. Nope. Another bell. Faye Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child. A sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. What does this do? Oh, the bios. Faye Swift. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled. In the night. The sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but has never considered that other people do not. She came to Strange Horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. All right. She wants Forest Camphor, which I think I've got. Strong smelling bulb. Soporific. I think this is it. So far, they're all ones I had tagged yellow, so. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Oh yeah, even though I've confirmed it, I can still edit the label. Okay. Geez, more people? Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering buoy? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the buoy, if you've got it. I don't have an entry for Wandering Buoy in my plant book yet. Simone mentioned something about it in her note. I should visit the library in Ambleside. I've not... Okay, you just wait here. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pop over to Ambleside real quick. if I can find it. Okay, where the heck is Ambleside? Grasmere, Jack's Rake, Dungeon Gill, Rydal Cave, Ambleside. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today, she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Wandering buoy. Bullium vagus, so called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning the plant the nickname Fingersbane. Undersides are somewhat sharp. I'm going to make it red just as a test. Wandering buoy. Wandering buoy. Plant identified. I got a page for Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Yeah. Like, the graphic uses the yellow tag, but the plant itself will use whatever color tag you put on it. What was the use for this? Known to cover distances of gills, sharp. Okay, so yeah, it's just a fungus that moves around on its own. So I'm going to class that as magical and give it a purple tag. What was the one that we just got? It might auto tag as yellow. I don't know, but I don't. I have auto tagging turned off. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully. Single sweet smelling dark flower. I think this is the Lady of Summer. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration. Lady of Sunmer. Candy root. Clavilium. I'm taking the question marks off because the book tells me whether I've successfully identified or not using the check marks. Okay, that one's done. Put away our map, put away our book, close the drawer, end the day. Oh, first, we have to pet Hellebore. Row H, the third river. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book, tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Row H, the third river. Oh, heckity. I need to write that down because we'll need to look at that. Oh, good. It keeps it. I forgot. It's a clue. Is Althaven live? Because it is 9 o'clock, which would mean it's about that time where I'm supposed to be heading over to there. I didn't see it yet. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to investigate row H, the third river. Row H. River 1. River 2. River 3. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. New plant acquired. What? Why are my plants moving? These aren't the wandering buoy. Why'd they move around? What are you all doing? You don't run away from me. I am the one growing you. Oh, I guess it was the wandering buoy. It moved them all. Ah. Danke. I go and look. I see. All right. There is a haven of altiness. We're going to save the game. And we will, I mean, your progress is saved automatically. Fine. Yeah. It's a good game. And it seemed replayable too. Like there are multiple endings for sure. So I imagine I will end up with a different ending than what I had when I played it before. Thank you so much to my moderators, Elixir, Sterling, Lord Portico, and Hannah. Also, thank you everybody who joined today. Thank you for redeeming a Star Trek trivia. Woo! So yes, I will be live next Wednesday for Archival Adventures, and then Saturday for Martian Dreams. I know when I hit the button, the next screen will say Friday, but it's Saturday. I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, we're gonna be rating Althaven for the next episode of The Last Excelsior from the Streampunks. I do encourage you to join me in rating them with the joy of a Twitch raid. I do have a raid call. It comes in 2 flavors. So select the one that is most to your taste. One being subscriber and the other being non-subscriber. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope that I will see all of you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.